Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Bassi is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
He's a really physical player, Peter, and it'll be hard for anyone to get the better of him in one-on-one situations. Good teams are built on a strong defence, and getting this fellow on board is sure to help in that regard. I'm expecting an instant improvement in this defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Sergio Ramos. Nico Williams. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can run onto that. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Nico Williams. He's played him through. And the pass is intercepted. Decent hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Spain with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nigeria, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, good ball, shot. Can he finish? Goal, Spain!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Didi. Short changes him with that pass. Iniesta. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No, that's been intercepted. Bassi. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nico Williams. He's had a hit! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
Eric Garcia makes the interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Osimhen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. Good spot, he's seen the run. Bassi.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's a good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, super find. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Mikel Oyarzabal. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread neatly. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the action is back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Osimhen. Ndidi. Bout of passing here. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Oyarzabal. Merino. And Nigeria can counter now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Iwobi. Osimhen. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Oh, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Nigeria get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Osimhen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Nigeria showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Asensio. And he's picked out the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the keeper's got it again. Sergio Ramos. Ndidi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's put it away! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, well played, well played. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Iwobi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Thinks one through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Oh, good ball!
Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And it's hoisted clear. He's away! And that should get the job done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's one-on-one, shot Merino! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Oyarzabal. That is good alertness. Oh, super find. Lookman! He's free, he has got space. Spread it left. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. That's tidy. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Great hit! Well, that's fallen kindly here. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So it's down to business here. That pass has been well intercepted. Shapes to shoot! Yes, it's in! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Balogun. He's through, now is he in? Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Mackenzie. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bassi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Foot in. Now it's Pulisic. Nigeria leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Nigeria are looking to break at pace. And the pass is intercepted. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Tessman. Pulisic. McKennie. First quarter of an hour gone.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Drives it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And here's Pulisic, and he's picked out the run. So much time and space here. Chooses to go back. Real chance. And the finish! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is good alertness. Lookman. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Aina. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Deftly away. Osimhen. Quality ball. Balogun with the foul. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He has found the way through. Decent hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And that has been cleared. It's a goal kick. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. Two up and threatening to pull clear. Osimhen at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
McKennie. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, super find.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's through here. Nice ball. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! Decent enough try.
McKennie certainly could have and should have made more of that.
No, that's been intercepted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Nigeria are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the second half gets underway. Bassi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And they've got rid.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that should get the job done. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And there's green grass ahead of him. Osimhen. He is just caressing the ball. And he's gone backward here. McKennie.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tessman. McKennie. Nigeria with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's well spotted. McKennie. The United States have a free kick. Robinson. Here's McKennie. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tessman. 60 minutes played. And he's cut it out. He's looking to... Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Chance to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Ajayi. Aina. Oh, a delicate chip through. Robinson. McKennie. And he's picked out the run. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking here to chip it through. McKennie. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good looking ball. Looking tidy in possession here. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the right. Now that's well seen too.
The United States really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Substitution for United States.
The United States have their second corner now.
McKennie. Number 17. Number 15. Coming on the field. Number 14. Number 22. Number 8.
Just eases him off the ball. And he's there to get it away. Nigeria can consider themselves just about safe now. He can run onto that. Oh, he's big chance! Can he put it away? Oh, easy pickings there. Busio. And where? And he cuts out the supply. And no, that was never going to make it. Busio.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Busio.
There will be 1 minute.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. That's good run. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that would have been some goal.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
Cleared without hesitation. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Osimhen. Oh, good ball. And the finish! And he's found the net! And he's stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Nigeria have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
That has been cut short. And the counter is on. That's good running with the ball. Played back in. Big chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Iwobi. He's got away. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played. Ruben Dias. Rafael Leao. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nice interception, well timed. Iwobi. Now it's Iwobi. Now it's... And the shot! Quality ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He won't be happy with that one. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Has a go! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known. The home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. There's the whistle, and here we go. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Didi. Looking tidy in possession here. There's the shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
They have what they wanted. Tries a shot! It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Nigeria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ajayi. Iwobi. Here's Ndidi, and the pass is intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, he's not getting any further than that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nigeria are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Rice. And it's Iwobi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. For Palmer. Now it's Osimhen. Iwobi providing an outlet on that flank. Are well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. Now Foden. Oh, easy pickings there. Saka. Rice. And it's Kane. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Solanke. Oh, that's an inviting ball. And the shot! They've done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games.
It's Kane! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's through here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Bassi. Rice. Osimhen. And that is expertly dealt with. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to get it away. And that's a throw-in. And no, that was never going to make it. In with the challenge. Didi. Great ball, and he's in here. Nigeria looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well, that looks a cracking... Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bassi. Aina. Nice bit of trickery.
2 added minutes has been
Bounce of
indicated.
passing here, really easy on the eye. Kane. Aina. Here's Ndidi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Nigeria head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Substitution for England, number 19, Solanke.
And we're off
Coming
again.
on to replace him is number 37, Mainu.
Here's Ndidi. Passing nice and neat. Lovely. And the shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Nigeria grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Rice. No, that's been intercepted.
Nigeria are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Ajayi. Bassi. Aina. And here's Osimhen. Passing is crisp and sharp. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Saka. Bellingham.
The attendance for this match was 96,628.
We expected better, and so did he. And here's Osimhen. Stones. Osimhen! Keeper's got his work done.
Nigeria were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ajayi. And here's Osimhen. He's under a lot of pressure there. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And now he has two. Nigeria take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. It's run loose here. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Picked out brilliant. Bellingham! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Atletico Mineiro are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Kane. Gets a good foot in there. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Messi. Pull it. Oh, and he's through the middle. He is through here. And Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. Nigeria are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Can he get it through? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Nigeria really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us. Son Heung-min! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The goal scorer after 2 minutes is number 15, Son Heung-min.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Shifted upfield. Pedri. Bellingham. And the finish! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Nigeria grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now this could be a hits one! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And Messi! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's great hit! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
And it's Sneijder. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping!
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Costa Curta. Araujo attempts a clearance. Now it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. And that's gone loose. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Well read, nice interception. And it's Sneijder. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And the shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gullit. And one more try! Really well taken goal. once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Vieira. Well, they could break here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Conte. It's Pedri. That's a shade optimistic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the pass is intercepted. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Schneider. That looks a good ball through.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And he's there to clear it. Mbappe. Half-time getting close now. Plays a sharp little... Can he finish? There it is!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he welcomes it in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pedri. De Bruyne. Pedri. Messi. Lobbed in behind, and he was quick to react. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there's the end of the first half. Nigeria come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, what a half, what a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough. And we're off again. Bastoni. Van Dijk. And Koundé. Pedri. Pullet. Maldini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bellingham. Maldini cuts it out. Araujo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bellingham is in a really good position out wide. Tries a shot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. Bellingham. Gullit at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's cut it out. De Bruyne. That pass has been well intercepted. That has been cut short. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played, well played. Vieira aims beyond the defence. He's gone forward. And it's Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Substitution on the field.
Nigeria have their second corner now.
Number 18, Schneider. Number 4, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 21.
And he's taking no chances there.
Number 7, Gullit.
Messi through. And
Number
Messi!
20, Vinicius Junior.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on. Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Pirlo standing over it. Pirlo with the short one. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. Son Heung-min.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Messi. Pirlo makes the interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Son Heung-min.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And it's skewed away. Oh, super ball! And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Gullit. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Pirlo wins the duel this time. Son Heung-min. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
15,
second corner of the game.
Son Heung-min. Coming Coming on to replace him is...
And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear.
Ribery. Substitution.
And now they can spring out of defence. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the counter is on. Vinicius Junior. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's got the shot away! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Danger averted for now. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nigeria have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Hullet. Ribery in acres of space out wide.
Will be 3 minutes added time.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can clear their lines. Tries to dink it through.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And we're underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, no, I'm right in saying he started out as a fullback.
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Van Dijk. Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Now the finish! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Odo. And it's Salah. Jorginho. David Villa. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham. Pull it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Mbappe just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Ødegaard. Rafinha. Picked shapes to shoot! Oh, it's there!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
That'll be a throw. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. Ødegaard. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Conte has a look and plays it forward, back into the middle. It's a goal kick. Ødegaard. Nigeria looking to pass their way through. Looking here to chip it through. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Drilled in low. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Fletcher. Gullit. And here's Bellingham. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Thinks one through. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Cameroon really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Koundé. Bellingham chasing after it. And that has put paid to that. Mbappe is fouled. Adams cuts it out. Mbappe. Conte. And that's gone loose. Knocks it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And the keeper takes decisive action. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. A nice sequence of passes, this.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ødegaard looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, great ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Conte. Played out towards the right wing, and he was alert to it. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Nigeria go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Darren Fletcher. David Villa. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Spread it left. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cameroon with the corner, they're first. He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Darren Fletcher. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Oh, such a clever touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Adams gets across to intercept that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
David Villa looks to get on the end of this.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Rafinha.
80 113.
Conte. Jorginho. For De Bruyne. And it's Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. And the flag has stayed down. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Hullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Jorginho. Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass. Spread out to the left. Ødegaard. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. De Bruyne. David Villa. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Real chance! They are rampant! And that for him is goal number 10. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists.
Great effort, but no way through.
Koundé. Here's Guti. Kaka.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Serginho. Kaka. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Interesting ball. Oh, great play! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. Passing is crisp and sharp. Wriggles his way through. Bullet! And it's a goal! And Nigeria are ahead!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Gullit. He's having a go! Messi. Got a shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, nice touch.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chouameni, nicely aimed pass. Dink through. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great ball if he can get there. And here's Bellingham. Odegaard. Chouameni. Now this could be a chance. And that is expertly dealt with. Decent hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Big header! And again! Xabi Alonso gets it clear. And back to the goalkeeper. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pinches it off him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Terrific save by Manuel, and he's following up. Sticks it away. And with that goal comes comfort. Nigeria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Great hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next...
Shot a goal! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Nigeria were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And that's another good win of the ball. Van Dijk. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Messi. Bellingham. And he's there to retrieve it. Nigeria have hit a quick-fire... And Messi! And that is high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
And he was quick to react.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Chouameni. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Adams.
Temps additionnel.
And Bastoni. Bellingham. Now Odegaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Now it's Messi. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Nigeria are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Ødegaard. He could be in here. And that's a superb pass. And the shot! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Nigeria are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ødegaard. Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Another pass just keeps it to Mbappe!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. That's good vision. And that has put paid to that. Messi, pull it. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Serginho. That is good alertness. Chouameni. Adams. And it's Van Dijk. Here's Chouameni. Ødegaard. Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bastoni. Mbappe. It's Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bastoni. Chouameni, Bastoni, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nigeria do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's taken it. Mbappe. Ødegaard. And here's Hullet. Hullet, now the finish! Oh, taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
He's got four. That is remarkable. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, they could be caught out here. It's out of play for a goal kick.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4.
France making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
He's got away. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now, big chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Chouameni. Now it's Osimhen. Out to the right. Back into the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
De temps additionnel.
Lovely bit of skill. Four extra minutes added on. Look at the real chance! This time, surely! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
But pour l'équipe du Nigeria.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the
Le
fact
numéro
it's...
45.
And we're done. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And the shots! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a good run down the right. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Odegaard, Messi, looking for options for movement. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cleared without complication. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Conte. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a little off target. Now it's Mbappe. Odegaard. Nigeria are enjoying a good spell right now and leading.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Koundé. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Messi! And he's managed to get rid. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Ball is over the line. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odegaard. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Koundé. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Odo. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. Pull it. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Conte. That's really well cleared. Fiddles it through. That's a good ball played into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he cuts out the supply. And that has put paid to that. Conte. And that could set him on his way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And now the breakaway. Backward it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. And that really is so impressive. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 23.
And that's the second half started. Adams. Pullet is herring after that one. Great defending, strong and determined. Odo. Adams. Conte. And Bastoni. Kante wins the duel this time. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Hits one! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Goalkeeper's ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Hullet, and Hullet! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Always onto this. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's a key interception. Amrabat. And it's Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the runner. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely pass. Can he finish? Gullit is flagged offside.
Nigeria are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No joy this time. Odegaard. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got full.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nigeria showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Mbappe really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Corner number 3 coming up.
À sa place, le numéro 19. Attention, changement.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Ribéry. Now this could be a chance. And that has been clubbed away. Hullet.
Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense.
That is ended up in no man's land. PSG on the counter-attack. Osimhen, and he's in real chance! Superb from Osimhen! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out of play for a throw.
Changement.
Defending of the desperate variety.
He's had it taken off him.
Havertz. It's a sharp pass. That's a nicely measured pass. He's shapes to shoot! And with that, the final whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nigeria cannot afford to slip up here. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Nigeria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's found his through and all alone! Great chance! Oh, taken with style! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
And the shots! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable.
Osimhen! And that was very necessary. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Bellingham. Nigeria are 3 down after a calamitous start. Oh, beautiful. He's got the shot away! Oh, Red, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. First quarter of an hour gone. Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is out of play. Rivaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Nigeria are 3 down and sinking. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now who's going to be first to... He's got a side of goal! No mistake! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Osimhen. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they've got rid. Messi. Pedri. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Nigeria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's the chance to counter.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Luis Suarez! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Luis. Now the finish! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Bellingham. Neymar. Nigeria are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trip.
Neymar is on his own. Shot a goal! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's hoisted clear. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he was quick to react. Osimhen! Oh, there was plenty on that. That's really well manoeuvred. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiono gli anni. Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio, riceveranno un simpatico omaggio. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Scholes.
And the action is back underway.
Numero 15.
So, 45 minutes to turn it round.
Il numero 22. Van der Vaart. Il numero 13.
Van der Vaart.
Villa.
And they're quick to get it back. Pedri running with the ball. Mbappe. There's the shot! It's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Beckenbauer. He's had it taken off him. He's had a hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Conte. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Beckenbauer. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's
Decent hit!
that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Nigeria have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
And here's Messi. Shot. Can he finish? Oh, there's a probing ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe. Osimhen. Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Nigeria grab a goal. It's a mighty effort. It's a goal. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
He's gone for goal. He won't be happy with that one. That's been drilled forward. And he's had it nicked away. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Koundé. Nigeria have hit a quick-fire double here and have restored some sort of respectability. And he can clear it away. And back to the goalkeeper. It's Pedri. Showing great feet there. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. And he thumps it clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé. Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Costa Curta gets it away. Oh, he's found him in space. That's a lovely, neat pass. But that has not gone well. That'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9, Luis Suarez. Numero 6, lasciano il campo per il numero 2.
It's a sharp pass.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Talisca. And here's Hullet. Messi. Beckenbauer. And they can counter here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Hullet. Saliba. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Ribéry does really well to win the ball there. It's run loose here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Milan have it back and can go again. Ribéry. And that's it. Nigeria cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Nigeria cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Pull it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he was quick to react. Odegaard. Nigeria finding their passes. Spread out to the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And it's Gullit. Mbappe. Gullit. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. Adams, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself.
And it's been given away. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. Belletti. Nigeria still without a single shot on target. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Nakata. Showing great feet there. And that's an excellent interception. Messi. And Nakata. And it's Messi. Mbappe tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. McAllister. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Bastoni. Gullit. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Vinicius Junior. Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. Messi. Mbappe. Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi in acres of space out wide. Messi going face-to-face with his great... Odegaard! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Odegaard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Belletti. Odegaard. He's in plenty of space here. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Bellingham. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He is through here, and Messi! Oh, it's gone in! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Odegaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nigeria leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute
Neuer
added
with
time.
the clearance. Some resolute defending there. Gently done. That's good vision. And he's straight offside. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Nigeria head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. There's the start of the second half. Nigeria carrying a one-goal lead. Vinicius Junior. No way through there. And he cuts out the supply. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through Van Nistelrooy! Adams to McAllister. Belletti. Nakata. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. And he's gone backward here. Nice interception, well timed. Vinicius Junior. Van Nistelrooy. Nakata with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Odegaard. Pullet, he's had a shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The attendance for this match
Well,
was
I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but
29,950.
he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Nigeria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Terrible pass. He's had a hit! Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafinha. Nice sequence of passes, this. McAllister. Messi. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nakata. Drogba.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pull it. Good ball over the top. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That looks a good ball through. Belletti. Nakata. Now it's Drogba. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, played right into his path. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. Nakata does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 21, Vinicius Junior. Number 8, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 13, De Bruyne. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 33, Zaire Emery.
Nigeria can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Nigeria have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Neuer clears. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, easy pickings there. Into the last 5 minutes. Succumbs to the pressure. Great ball if he can get there. Koundé. Van Dijk gets it away. Now Ødegaard. Van Dijk. Ribéry. Bastoni. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Looking tidy in possession here. Ribéry. Chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that will be it. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Nigeria really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on...